So we went and picked something up for Sheev today. Got a little sporty sitting back there on the trailer, a bunch of parts in the bed. We're on our way back to go drop it off. And I may or may not have put a deposit on a bike today, so we'll be seeing that one pretty soon.
Okay, finally got a nice weekend. Sunny out, except every 5 minutes it rains. 2 weeks ago, I was on a job on paver. Found this in the customer's garage. It's a project that was sitting for a couple of years. And I asked him how much he wanted for it. And he said, 600. Snagged that real quick, same day. Been sitting, because it's a project, no rush on it. It's a 1990 Sportster 1200. So it's an older 1200, so it means it has a 4-speed. Apparently someone put sand in the oil tank. He already drained that. Went down into the cams. So when he pulled the oil pump, see if there's any sand in there. And the oil filter, see if there's any sand in there. And he pulled the cams off the left side, so never pulled motor apart before, so you have to figure that out to get the cams back in. Has 48,000 miles. Teal and white, which looks pretty good. Either way, smoking deal for $600. So today we're gonna clean the oil lines and pull the spark plugs, roll it over, make sure it's not locked up, and then start putting it back together and see if she runs.
So far, we've gotten the filter off, blown air through that, through the cooler. Got the tank here. We got that off, got that cleaned off, cleaned out. Now she's just gonna blow some air through all these lines down here that were from the tank. Make sure there's no gunk anywhere.
So we got the oil lines all pushed out, doing some research. Bike came with a book, it's nice. So we need to put the cams back in, but we're trying to time them, all that. Just gonna take the rocker covers off, loosen the, I don't really call them to be honest, fucking push rods that hit and touches the valves. We need to pull these off so we can lift the push rods up. Got the cams back in time. Can't really see without light, so I painted where it needs to be aligned. So line, dot, 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 line, dot, dot, dot. So she's timed. End up taking one of the push rods out and the lifters. So I'm cleaning the lifters up. One of these says gunk and whatnot. Clean that out. And
back over at the shop today, we're gonna go for a little ride. Sheev's coming over on the Road King. We're gonna swap out for the 48. Let's get the 03 a little cold start. So we're here to pick up Sheev's 48, but we run into a bit of a little issue here. The battery's dead, so we're taking a winch over here that he's got, getting the cables off it. We're gonna make some jumper cables, jump it off the Road King here over to the 48, and get the 48 on the road. Let's get the 48 back to the shop, and we got a crash cage we're gonna try to install. So Sheev found this cage at a local dealership near us. So he's going to try to get that thing bolted up. It's not the prettiest, but it's going to be something for him to have on the front of the spike in case he does go down while he's trying to learn some, you know, stunts, obviously in closed lots. But he's cleaning up the hardware now. He's got it up there. It's a little crusty. So we're going to get that cleaned up. Then we're going to try to get this thing on there. See how it looks.
Got a bar bag on. Got the crash cage on. Doesn't do shit. Fucking the thunder header hits before the crash cage. The mid controls on this side hit with the crash cage. So the only thing that'd be protecting basically is my gas tank. And then my front fender. And I care more about the front fender and gas tank than anything else really. So it's all that matters.
As you can tell, I think we finally figured out doing rollers on asphalt on the old XR80s. Figure if we can do that, we should be able to transfer that right over to Harleys, and soon enough, be shredding some tire.
Tom bought my XR80, that's a 93, and I picked up an 03 XR80. It's a little fresher, runs a lot better, so I figured I'd sell it to him cheap, so now he can learn and actually have a dirt bike that feels like a dirt bike.
Been a couple weeks since we uploaded some. This one's not gonna be anything crazy, but it's just gonna be us practicing. We've been working on doing some stuff to the Harleys. Got Luke's Road King here today. He was gonna put some wheels on it, that didn't work out. We got a surprise over there. We got mine. The old Sporty almost dialed in. And hopefully going to pick up my new bike this week. Sheev on the new XR that he picked up. Hopefully he hits my BMW.